preface by saying that my channel is not going to be about my opinions on shows or movies. I'm not even a big show or movie person at all, but it just happened to be that Love Island is currently trending and I just felt very compelled to talk about it. So let's get straight into the video. First, I want to start off with the Bible verse, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 1 through 14. Therefore, be imitators of God as beloved children and walk in love as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us, a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. But sexual immorality and all impurity or covetousness must not even be named among you, as is proper among saints. Let there be no filthiness, nor foolish talk, nor crude joking, which are out of place, but instead let there be thanksgiving. For you may be sure of this, that everyone who is sexually immoral or impure, or who is covetous, that is, an idolater, has no inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and God. Let no one deceive you with empty words, for because of these things the wrath of God comes upon the sons of disobedience. Therefore do not become partners with them, for at one time you were darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of light, for the fruit of light is found in all that is good and right and true, and try to discern what is pleasing to the Lord. Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. For it is shameful even to speak of the things that they do in secret. But when anything is exposed by the light, it becomes visible, for anything that becomes visible is light. So this Bible verse is honestly perfect, covers all areas of why we as Christians should not even think about watching the show Love Island. Look, I really abstained from watching that show, but I am guilty and I watched one episode of it. I'm just gonna be honest and forthcoming with you all that I totally understand the desire and the appeal to wanting to watch shows like this. To be quite frank, like, I am one of those people who honestly don't even like things that are popular and trending. And I'm not saying like I'm just cool for that. If anything, I'll watch it once it's come down the trends. Like, everyone around me, I'm telling you, everyone is watching Love Island. Okay, believers, non-believers. At first I was just like, why do you want to watch a show like that? First of all, I don't even know where to start to discuss the darkness that Love Island is and shows. I mean, it covers all areas of wickedness. I'm not even going to lie, from lust to immodesty to... I'm just gonna first start off with saying that watching something like Love Island really tempts you to gossip. Okay, that's one thing, gossiping, to judge people. And look, my flesh is weak, I am a sinner, and again, I will admit that I watched one episode of Love Island and I caught myself judging these people by their looks, by their personality. But it's like, you will catch yourself talking crap about people on the show because they're so unashamed with their wicked ways. And who are we to judge? That's why I'm saying, first of all, it causes you to gossip. And you know, some of y'all could be here and say, oh, I watch the show and I don't gossip or judge them or whatever. Well, I guess you're better than me, I don't know. But that was one thing, because, and this is not me validating why I gossiped about them or judged them, I'm just saying, like, sharing my vulnerable reason for judging them, which isn't right. It was because a lot of the people on the show, I mean, at least all of the women on the show, they have some type of plastic surgery. They're all dressed very immodestly. Just like, I'm sure that show encourages that, if not almost forces them to dress that immodest, because it's almost like, I mean, I only watched one episode, but I heard it's way worse. Thankfully, the one episode that I watched was not showing as much darkness that the other episodes show. And apparently, like, throughout the show, all of them has had Like, they all fornicate on the show.
Leah and Miguel, Serena and Cordell, Kenny and Janae, Rob and Daniela, Kendall and Nicole, Kane and Sierra, Aaron and Kayla.
And apparently that's like the whole, I guess, theme of the show. I don't know, maybe I'm getting it wrong. I don't know, I have no idea about what the show even is or what the objective of the show is, but everyone's just doing stuff with everyone. No one's actually dating really, and it's just a show that surrounds lust, immodesty, fornication, all sexual immorality. I forgot to add, on a more milder note in the show, they had the most surface level conversations. And again, this is not me validating why I judge them, but I just had to add that this show is all very superficial, obviously, not just on the outside, but like from the conversations that they have with one another.
I'm a mommy.
Mommy?
I'm a mom.
Mamacita.
No, I'm a mommy.
A mom of what? A dog?
I have a daughter.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Like a daughter, like a real baby?
Yeah, like a human child.
There's no depth, there's no like growth by watching a show like this. I mean, I just feel like everyone on the show is very surface level, and I don't know if that's me being a hater, I don't know, I think this is just me being real, that these people, they're just, I don't even know what kind of conversations they were having. It just felt very shallow. But then in the comments of the YouTube video, or it's not on YouTube, but I watched the episode on our YouTube or whatever, the comments were like, oh yeah, like this person had such a deep convo with them, and I'm like, deep where? Were we watching the same video? Because it just, I don't know, it's honestly literally brain rot. It's brain rot, and it's also poison to your soul. So yeah, so I guess like mainly what I want to say is, again, I will admit I watched one episode, but before that I really stayed away from the show and didn't really see the purpose in watching the show. And I guess this is also a confession to say that, like, when the Holy Spirit convicts you of something, even if it's something as small, quote unquote, as watching a show, please take it seriously. Don't take that lightly, because look at me, I was on my high horse thinking that, oh, like, I'm not gonna watch that show, why would I even want to watch a show like that? And then I didn't think it was a big deal to watch one episode, and who knows what kind of doorways I opened for myself just by watching an episode of Love Island. But it's just like, there's no need for you to even have anything to do with the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. So here I am exposing them, and we're all called to expose the unfruitful deeds of darkness and walk in the light, because we are light in the Lord. Also, it's interesting because it says, let there be no filthiness, nor foolish talk, nor crude joking. I just told you that show caused me to joke crudely. I don't know what that really means, but I'm going to take it as like dark humor or just judgment, but also making light of the judgment, which there's no light and darkness. So that's totally on me. And it says here in Ephesians, therefore do not become partners with them. For at one time you were darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. So it's like, because we were before in the darkness, have nothing to do with them. Don't even be friends with them. Don't become partners with it. And it's like, even entertaining the idea of watching it is becoming partners with Love Island and the unfruitful works of darkness that Love Island promotes. And I'm gonna do a whole video about like plastic surgery and perhaps like an entire video on lust and all of that, but this is just me saying that watching a show like Love Island is not pleasing to the Lord, clearly. And I do feel like you need to question your heart posture and your relationship with Christ when you're comfortable watching shows like that, because apparently all the other episodes are just essentially soft, like mild corn, like essentially, because it will show a lot of graphic content, and like I said, there's a lot of fornication going on in the show. So it's highly promoted, it is normalized and glamorized in the show, and I don't know, I mean, it's not my place to really say what you can or can't do, but I'm saying, like, if any of y'all were questioning whether or not you should watch Love Island, I'm here to say that it says in this Bible verse, don't even become partners with them, and you have to choose a side, light or darkness. And if you want to be the light and you choose light, watching Love Island is associating yourself with darkness, and you can't be both. Okay, choose one. So again, everyone has their own personal convictions, but I think this one is pretty clear, and it is really up to how serious you want to take the Lord and your relationship with God. So yeah, I mean, I wanted to make this a little bit more funny, guys, but I guess it ended up being a little serious. I think we do need to take it serious, because when we joke around about these things, I mean, that's what got me to give into watching just an episode, thinking like, whatever, it's a stupid show. It's a stupid show. I don't know if that's mean, but we're exposing it to the light here, okay? So let me know what y'all think about this topic. If you've watched the show, share your testimony, and like, if you've also been convicted about watching the show, share that. I truly appreciate every one of y'all that comments and supports my channel. Thank you so much. And I forgot to mention just how much support I received in my K-pop Demon Hunters biblical analysis video, and I'm just truly thankful. It is all glory to God and Jesus Christ, who brought me this loving community of people who love and fear the Lord, and I can't wait to connect even deeper with y'all and connect deeper to Christ with y'all. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Please support my channel. Don't forget to drop a like and share, comment down below. I love hearing y'all's thoughts. And yeah, also guys, check out my Fiverr gig. This is about for me to help you guys one-on-one. Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm a life coach or a therapist or anything like that, but I am truly passionate about psychology and, you know, developing our relationships with the Lord. So if you just need a friend who tells you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear, go check out my Fiverr gig. It is going to be linked in the description down below, and I shall see y'all guys next time. Bye.